I'm David Patrick, and this is Til Death Investigation. What is it about the afterlife that intrigues us? There's theories out there that we want to explore, but where to start? One theory that we here at Til Death have is what we're going to look at tonight's episode. That theory? Place attachment. The emotional bond between person and place. This theory explored with the living and environmental psychology. But what if, even in death, a spirit chooses to stay at that location because it means something to them? For example, you're out jogging, driving, or just out exploring the world. Have you ever just looked at a place and felt drawn to it? Maybe a sense of deja vu, like you've been there before, but just can't remember when. In the picturesque village of Greene, New York, sits the colonial revival-style Sherwood Hotel, owned by Mike and Hunter LaCroix. Built in 1912 and opened in 1913, the Sherwood sits on the site of the first hotel owned by a Thomas Waddles, who had established the Waddles Tavern when Greene was just a small town on the Shenango River. Through the years, owners and names have changed, and after a fire destroyed the original building in 1905, through the ashes rose the present Sherwood Hotel. Unfortunately, a few tragedies have befallen the Sherwood Hotel. Stories of the death of an original staff member who committed suicide after the death of her one true love. The mysterious death of a young boy who may have been purposely pushed down a flight of stairs. The unexpected death of another hotel employee whose death shut the doors of the Sherwood for over 6 years. Tonight, you'll hear the stories from those who have heard, felt, and seen things that the Sherwood has decided to share with them. Tonight, they will investigate alongside Til Death and hopefully get a few more answers. Tonight, you will be a guest of the Sherwood Hotel.
Well, the first time I ever had an incident here was years ago. I get up in the morning, I run, I come back and I take the dog out for a quick walk. Come down, I come by her side of the building. I'm out there, the dog's sniffing around the bushes. I hear a tap, tap, tap. I'm like looking around. I can see the curtains moving in the third story window. And I'm like, yeah, this place has been closed for a few years then. I'm like, let's go. Oh, I left. And then, in years, they had another, they just opened, and I'm not sure how many years this has been apart, but it's been quite a while. And they opened, and Wendy works, and I usually meet her here at night just before she gets off work. I come in, I'd say it was September, probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. We usually shut down 10 or 11 then at the time. I come in, I got just past the mat, and they have music playing. And something stopped. I heard like a combination of music. I heard like an older music playing in here. I no sooner did that, and I felt someone grab my arm, and I heard a girl's voice. I couldn't see her. I could see her breath, and I could feel her hand rubbing the back of my neck. And she was like, she would have been facing the opposite way, like I was coming in, she was coming in, she took her arm. And she's like, there you are, darling. She goes, we're all in here. Come on in and have a drink with us. And I pretty much just froze. I didn't really seem scared, but I froze. And I'm sitting there for a minute. I'm like, I gotta be hallucinating or something. I just kind of shook it off, and that was that. And but I could hear the whole time. I could hear people in here. I could hear music. The place was empty. They just had the lights on.
Was the place under construction at the time?
No, this was actually just recently.
Oh, just recently?
When they opened. Yeah, she was downstairs working in the tap room. They didn't have this part open right in here yet. Well, fully open. But, so I went down. I'm like totally zoned out. And I'm sitting there. And this was probably the spookiest incident I ever been in. And I was downstairs, and some of the other bartenders were down, and they were finishing up. They usually sit down there, and they usually have drinks and stuff at night afterwards. And they were all sitting around. We were all sitting around the table. We probably second row in, and they probably second table back. And there was Saranda, Wendy, Kyle was here. There was a few other people still here straggling down the stairs. And I could see something against the wall. I was watching Saranda, one of the other waitresses that used to work here at the time. And it wouldn't do nothing. It was just staring at her. I didn't say nothing. I didn't want to freak anybody out. And I just kept watching. It was there probably for, I'd say 15, 20 minutes. And it just gone. Almost like a shadow. I couldn't see a figure, but there was no facial matter or nothing. Just really dark, black, misty. And then, I'd say a few minutes after that, the lights and stuff started flashing. Going down, dimming, and flickering really, really quick. That was probably, I'd say, that freaked me out. And I didn't say nothing. And Wendy's like, awful quiet tonight when we were going home. I'm like, you had no idea. And I just spilled everything to her.
When I first started working here, I guess that's when I had my first experience. I was downstairs off the tap room in the laundry room, and I was getting linens to bring upstairs, and I heard a knock, and it went clear across the wall. And I thought, well, maybe they're trying to find studs, or, the electric box and stuff is down on the opposite wall. And then I realized there was nobody in there. And it was just weird because it went full length of the wall. And so that one was the first time that I ever had an experience that rattled me a little bit. And I thought, we think that it's the little boy that's down there mostly. And then, there's been so many.
We're here to know all of them.
Right. One morning I came in to open. Nobody was here except for me. And actually I came into the lounge, and these two chairs that are behind us right here were right where they're at right now. And then I went into the back. I came out, and they were facing each other. I thought, oh, well,
And this was a gift.
Yeah. So I put them back against the wall, and I went out back to grab a broom, and I came back in, and they were facing each other. And we've been told that the ghosts like to hang out in this area a lot. So I thought, well, must be you guys just kind of want to hang out. So it scared me, so I thought, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go make coffee. And I went to the kitchen, I opened up the door, and they had turned the coffee maker on.
Well, they're very helpful.
They're good ghosts. They're nice ghosts. They're helpful.
This year, when it first reopened with Hunter and Mike, and it was probably a month in or so, a couple months in. It was just me and the manager at the time who were working, and we were closing up. And I had just taken the garbage out, and when I came back in, I heard somebody clearly say my name, Joy. So I thought, okay, someone's looking for me. Went into the kitchen. I said, hey, I'm here. Nobody was in there. Went into the server's area. There was nobody there. I'm like, okay, maybe I just heard something. Maybe didn't say anything. And as I was getting ready to leave the kitchen, I heard my name again. Very distinctly say, Joy. I'm like, okay, somebody needs me. The manager must need me. I went into the dining room. Nobody was there. When I came back out to look out here, there was nobody here either. So I went back in and once again said the name Joy. So like, okay, someone's messing with me.
Right.
And I came back out and the manager was down here and I'm like, oh, Kyle, what did you need? And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, you called my name like 3 times. I'm here. What's going on? He's like, I didn't call you. I just sat down, came downstairs. I'm like, okay, so it must be one of the ghosts. It must have done it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So that was one incident that had happened. And then the other time I just started my shift here, and it was pretty slow, and was actually out here in the lounge area, and I was polishing glass. And then there's mirrors right behind the bar, and I was looking towards the mirror, and when I looked up, there was a figure in the mirror. And I thought, oh, I missed a customer, and I turned around, and it was gone.
Well, one of the first things that I remember, we were getting the building ready to open. And it wasn't to me, but we were here by ourselves. It was my 4-year-old and myself getting some rooms ready upstairs later in the evening. And earlier in the week, we had our tenant's daughter helping, which Carson wouldn't have known that Denali was ever here. It had never been a conversation or anything, or why would I tell my 4-year-old? But so he was out in the hallway, and he's arguing and yelling, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's out there saying, Nolly not here, Nolly not come with us. And instantly it was like, you know, that the hair on the back of your neck standing up, and you're like, get out. But yeah, clear as day, he's saying, Nolly not here, Nolly not come with us. And Carson wouldn't have known or heard that Denali was ever going to be here. I mean, we didn't even talk about it at home. It was just a thing. So. And there's a room upstairs, which hopefully you guys will get to see next week. Yeah. So there's a room upstairs. It's 210. So 210 is the room that Wendy had the clock reset to the exact time. And we were pulling in one afternoon, left from here to go pick the boys up from daycare, pulled back in, and right out back here, there's a parking lot, and you can see 210 and 310. And Carson looked out his window, and he's like, who's that guy up there? And that night, there was nobody here at the hotel, and I'm like, up where? And he's like, the guy. Who's the guy in the hotel? And he's arguing, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll go see, because I'm like, well, maybe they checked somebody in the time I left. You know, we get walk-ins all the time. I went downstairs, the girls were here. And I said, did you guys check anyone in? And, no, we didn't. Well, Carson's, wanted to know who the guy upstairs is. So they were a little freaked out. And then I told them, well, he's pointing up to 210, so.
So my wife and I drove out here. Like I said, we relocated. She flew back that holiday weekend, that Monday. And that Monday night, I was staying in room 210. I just happened to get up at 3 a.m., go use the restroom. Figured I'd pop out the window, just take a look. And as I open up the blinds to look out the window, there is a silhouette of a man just standing there in the parking lot at 3 a.m., staring at my window, staring at me.
Now, this is the back parking lot that...
Yes. Yeah, so facing, I guess, the east direction, or west direction, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And we were there for a good 20, 30 seconds. I wasn't moving. He wasn't moving, yeah. Silhouette of a man wearing a ball cap, t-shirt. I mean, it was 3 in the morning. It's pretty cold outside, I think. Sweater, jacket, something, but...
A little weird to do.
Yeah. And just...
I like to stay in my own bed.
Exactly.
Or out investigating.
So he didn't move, and I just closed the blinds and went back to bed. Yeah, exactly. Then after that, I was here at the bar, and I had asked for a martini, and the waitress went to go reach for the glass. Before she could even touch it, the glass flew off and just shattered on the floor. So that was interesting. I have a few more stories in the short 7 weeks I've been here.
We got the batteries.
They were holding what I thought was a seance. I misunderstood. It was a psychic reading they were having.
Oh, okay.
They had planned it for a couple weeks.
So you were, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
You were here also at the time the psychic was here.
Correct.
Also.
Correct.
Okay.
So I had signed up for it thinking, oh, it's a seance. And it was a Sunday night. The seance or the psychic reading was on Tuesday. Sunday night, I'm talking to my wife back in California, and we're on the phone, video chatting, and I'm telling her about Tuesday's event coming up. I was looking forward to it. And I've heard, Todd, and I've already had a couple of these experiences with paranormal things happening, and the canvas falls right off the wall of my bedroom, right in view of my wife, and she's just like, "What just happened?" Like, there's no earthquake. We're from California. We're used to earthquakes. Nothing shook, Just the canvas fell. I got up to go fix it. When I came back towards the bed, the nail that was holding that canvas up, I don't know, made a 3-4 foot leap, was standing straight up by my bed. Like, had I stepped off incorrectly, I would have stepped right on it. So standing straight up. Okay. Try not to think too much of it. Tuesday, the day of the psychic reading, I come home from work and I go change, and I'm coming back down to meet the psychic. And I close the bedroom door, and I'm about 3/4 of the way in this U shape of the hallway to the elevator, and then I hear a loud crash in my room. Sorry, let me back up. That was during my lunch break. I came back, and I just made sure that my door was locked. It was. When I came back to change before seeing the psychic, I walked into my room. The frame had fallen off the wall, like flew off. The glass was half out. It didn't shatter, but the frame was busted. Everything was just... It was crazy. It was like if it was vibration from the door closing, it would have fallen right away. Not for me to walk, a good 30 seconds later. So, yeah. So I think this is the extent of it. I've heard a lot of noises. Oh, there's one more. I came off the elevator. It was during my lunch break again, and I was walking to the front doors and I was passing this little bar area. And Hunter was actually here cleaning up, serving drinks, whatever. And as I was walking past her, I said bye. And then I hear this woman scream and yelp like, "Oh, man!" And something like fell. And so I backed up to see if she was okay. "Are you okay? Do you need a hand?" She's like, "I'm okay. That wasn't me, but I also heard that." So we heard some woman just yelp out. It was a woman's voice I heard.
Oh, wow.
And then since being here every night, I've heard couples talking, I've heard men talking, and most of the time I'm here pretty much by myself, like especially Monday nights, Tuesday nights. So that's when the height of the activity is really.
Well, we have Todd with great glasses. Great glasses all the time in front of me. Glass will fall out of nowhere. In front of me. Glasses would break. Other people would see it too, and we're just like, okay.
And has this been happening for a while for you?
Yes. I've been here since February.
So Todd's taking a liking to you.
I guess so, ever since I found his receipt paper. He used to work here, and I was taking the printer off the wall in the kitchen and just moving that system out of the kitchen, and their receipt paper worked here, so I moved that, and then I removed that.
Ever since you moved that little piece of paper, you've had these... Did you put the paper back?
I put it behind the bulletin board in the kitchen, though. Nope.
And has that activity toned down a little bit?
I did it right away. I was like, nope. And
Alright, so this is TJ and Nikki with special guest Mike in the dining room at the Sherwood, where a little boy has been seen from time to time, particularly at this table. Looking to know your name. That'd be nice to know, so that we can talk to you and acknowledge you by who you are. But we have a few things here on the table where you've been seen. We have a little box here that's not going to do anything. It's not going to hurt you or anything. It just tells us what the temperature is in the room. If you talk, it'll pick up your voice. Nikki also has a recording device that you can talk through. And I have this little toy here on the table. Takes no effort at all. Just spin it. It's not going to hurt you. That's all you got to do is touch it to make it move. So if you could do that for us, that'd be kind of cool. I heard you like to play around.
Hide and seek.
Like to play hide and seek? You've been seen ducking behind tables and chairs.
We used to play hide and seek here. We have friends, siblings. Not nice.
What do you mean by that? What kind of shapes? You can interact with us, you can play with us. Come up and touch us, we can play patty cake, shake our hands, whatever you want to do.
Hide and seek. I like playing hide and seek.
Nutrition.
Contrition?
Can you explain what that means? It's a different time back then. We may not know some of these words.
The state of feeling remorseful and indignant.
Is there something you did that you maybe got in trouble for?
Past sins during or after confession.
You used to go to church a lot?
Are you saying we might have something to confess? Or something you want to confess to us? You won't get in trouble, I promise. You want to play hide and seek? You're going too busy hiding.
In the second part of the dining room, we have this little box on the table that you can interact with. It's got some lights on it.
There's a few people here. Walking around the larger portion of the dining area.
This box, all you gotta do is tap on stuff to make it go off.
Test.
Yep, I just tested it.
I'm gonna walk around and if you want to tag, you can put tag. Come tag me and I'll tag you. shy? Like that with any of us. It's pretty dark in here now.
You talking about the sign up on the wall? The
bright
exit
red
sign?
light? That light's pretty bright, but other than that, it's pretty dark in here right now. Do you like being here? Maybe to the staff? Is there something specific that brought you here as a child? Do you not want to talk anymore?
Just sit down for a little bit. Does anything happen? It's warm in here.
Crayon? Would you like color? What was your favorite color crayon? Mine's purple.
I gotta swap batteries.
Alright, Todd, we're in your room. Todd, we're in your room. If you want to talk to us, we're more than welcome. But we want to know some answers, my friend. I'm Dave. You obviously know Wendy and Cherie. Everybody's been seeing you, Todd. And it seems like every time that your name is mentioned, something happens. Listen, if you're shy, man, you know, we can play some music. I heard that you like some band music. There you are. Todd, can you, yes, I know. Can you just talk to us? Tell us what's going on? It's okay, man. We're happy to have you here. The staff is happy to have you here. Everybody's happy to have you here. But we just want to know what's going on with you, my friend. Alright? Are you behind me? Is there a vent? Oh, there it is, of course. Never mind. Debunk. You laughing at me, bro? There you are. There you are, my friend. Hey, buddy. Can you wait for me? Don't be bashful, brother. We just want to talk to you. Okay, just so everybody knows, I'm waving my hand back and forth. So this is definitely not me. No reflection. I had him mapped up right here. Is this light bright on you, Todd? I'm gonna turn that off. Your arms really cold? Which one is it?
My left arm. I was like ice cold.
Is it still ice cold?
I don't know when you got
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, it's definitely cold, right? Todd, are you holding on to Cherie right now? Or Wendy? Yeah? Well, what's your attachment to Cherie? Talk to us, bud. We want to know. Does she remind you of somebody? You know, people don't mind you being here. That's why you have a room actually named after you. That's pretty cool. Usually I have a man cave and they kick me out.
I feel very cold.
Ice cold? Super ice cold?
Yeah, like very cold. Is he touching right here?
I don't have him mapped in.
Are you
He's
touching
not
my
mapped in.
arm? My forearm?
There he is. Right behind you. Actually in between you two.
Hi, Todd.
You know you're here, buddy.
I definitely know you're here.
And he just went behind the door.
Where are you going?
Oh, now he's back.
Where are you going? Hi, Todd.
And the sound works on this too. You got goosebumps, right?
I had goosebumps.
That's awesome.
Even on my back.
Yep, that's where he is. He's like right back here behind you.
Hey, Todd.
Why do you break glass?
Can you tell us why?
Figure it out.
Can you tell us why, Todd? Are you trying to get their attention? Okay.
Are you doing your battery?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that happens a lot, huh?
No.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Todd's room. Oh my gosh, he is like so. Can you guys? Can you?
We're sorry what happened. We know that you're here. You're welcome here. We're so sorry what happened. We just want you to know that.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Todd. Heard you were a young guy. Can you guys do me a huge favor? I'm going to turn on this light again. Can you walk over to this way, see if Todd will follow you?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Come on, Todd.
That was cool.
That's something.
He just is. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Todd.
There he is.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
hey, buddy. Okay, guys. He's right here, next to the bureau. Right there. Right in front of it. He's right in front of it. Oh, he just reached out for you. Did you feel anything?
High five, Todd. High five.
That's cool. That's excellent, Todd. Thank you. You feel it, right?
I just constantly.
He's still reaching out for you. Thanks, bud. Todd, can you I don't know, man, whatever you want to say. Hi? I heard a hi. Did you hear a hi? See, I'm not here to hurt you, man. I'm not a ghostbuster. I'm just a guy that likes to talk to ghosts. See, you want to put some music? Oh, wait, I can't play music. Oh, wait, no, I can't.
I know you're here. Why do you break your glasses?
He's like putting his arm around you?
Me?
Yeah.
You want a hug?
I'm not feeling anything. I'm feeling humid. I'm sweating.
Yeah. But I did feel that brief.
Go ahead.
I felt the coldness before. I'm gonna move here.
Yep. Mike's
I'm
moving.
in this room. Follow me. Go into that
Okay,
room.
you see that?
Follow Mike. You see
Go
where he's
ahead.
at?
Follow Mike.
All right, Mike's gonna stand still. And you're gonna go turn it on over there. Go walk around.
Go ahead. Go in there with Mike. Please. I'm like reaching out. I'm moving. Nothing's setting off the thing here. Look, see?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, that was
That was
me.
me.
That was me, maybe. I'm sorry.
I'm
All right, go
spinning
ahead.
around right now. That didn't set that.
And Mike's moving. Mike's moving. They ain't moving. Mike, you moving in there?
No.
No.
Mike wasn't moving.
Mike wasn't moving. I hope I got that. I hope I got that.
Mike wasn't moving. I don't think so.
One more
No, but like I moved my head a tiny, but not. When I just spun around, it didn't go off. Okay.
Okay.
You came back.
That was.
Go back towards Mike. Go back towards Mike.
Honestly, I didn't think we were going to get anything in here, guys. I was like, all right, whatever. Utility room, sure.
Come over here.
Go ahead. Go over by Mike. Reach out for him. Okay, I got Frank. I got a cool breeze right behind my back. You feel that? You feel that? Holy shit, dude. It's like, oh crap, I gotta bleep that out. Okay. Wow. I had the camera all on mic all that time. Damn. I had a cool breeze right up here. I think that was like the same thing that TJ felt.
If you're here, go towards Mike. Set off that motion. So what I see over here.
Yeah, what do you see,
I
Mike?
call it a shadow. So I have like afterglow from the lights when they're off.
Right.
And something definitely went like in front of the one further from me.
Yeah?
I got the two hang, like, see how you have your hang lights?
Yeah.
So when they go off, there's a little afterglow on mine at least. They
Yep.
both went off. And the one over there was definitely something went in front of it. Nice. A lot of mountains over there. Let's see. Do you guys have afterglow on yours?
I just had the, you know, if the light comes on with the IR on, which it is right now, it'll be like that little small delay, but it'll autofocus. That was,
Yeah, the ones
that was
over
probably
here are like super afterglowy.
Huh. Yeah, I don't got no afterglow.
No, I just
That's
get
really
that-
cool, though.
That coolness that it's like starts like it's really humid in here and hot.
Right?
And then all
But you
of a
keep
sudden
on getting
feel
that cool breeze.
It's not so much even a breeze. It just stands like right next to you. It's
Yeah.
just like a cold patch.
Are you feeling us out right now? Is that what you're doing? We're cool guys. I'm sorry. That was probably me. We're cool guys. Obviously,
You're
Mike.
over here on my left now.
Mike's the other owner here.
Go towards Mike. Come here. Show me where
Go
the
ahead.
money is. Where'd you bury it? Lead us to the bricks.
Right.
That's right. Show us the
Told you you were
cheddar.
gonna like help out and make me get lucky with that.
All right, come on. Just reach out.
It's
That's-
over here. Oh, it's so cold over here.
Where at, Frank?
Right here on my left.
On your left?
Yeah. Between me and the light and the door.
There should be no drafts, especially in the winter or something.
No. There's like no way that there's any draft
Right
out
here.
here.
Right here.
Yeah. I mean, like, the only thing
Look, I'm even moving to the
that's like a
sidewalk
little
now.
crack underneath the door, but come on.
No, that's
That wouldn't do anything.
my hand's up against the door. There's
Yeah.
no draft coming in.
Yeah, there shouldn't, and it wouldn't be warm. Or
No.
I mean, cool.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is
Oh, right here in this area is super cool.
where to put.
Over here. Come over here. Right here. You feel that?
That was probably a little bit.
Right around here.
Yeah.
Cool. Like here's over here.
Go ahead. Go over to Mike. Mike is wanting you to go over by him. Go over by him. That was me. Sorry.
Alright. Okay, so that shadow may have just been the light being weird. I don't know. Because it just did it again big
That
time.
was Frank drinking a beer. Let's cut that out.
Hey, you know what? Frank's off. And Frank was very gracious enough to grace us with his presence and help us with being a trigger person.
That mine went on and I didn't move.
And you didn't move,
No,
right?
that wasn't.
I had that camera on you
I
at
mean,
all
I
times
a little
too.
bit, but I've been moving my head the whole time, so that definitely didn't.
It finally went towards Mike's area.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Thank you.
Set it off one more time. And Mike
One more time and we'll leave you
Set it
alone.
off and we're gonna call it a night here.
I'm not calling it a night.
Well,
We'll
in
call
this
it.
area.
We'll call it a night in this area. How about
This
that?
Well, maybe we'll come see you at 4 a.m.
That's weird. I didn't move. Did you move?
I didn't move.
Go ahead. Hit the. Go into where Mike is right now, please. And then we'll. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Woo!
All right.
I got goosebumps.
You got chills? He's got the
There you feel
chills.
the coolness of
Beautiful.
Not cool, just goosebumps.
Ooh.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
didn't move at all. Now my head
excellent.
is not moving.
And then, oh man.
We are in 308. Who wants to talk to us? What's your name? Oh, what's that? And now, look at this. This thing's now working. Remember that, Frank? We were downstairs. This thing wasn't working at all.
Right?
You know? Now it's like loud as hell.
There's like a woman that keeps coming through though.
Yeah.
Are you the one?
Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
Are
Talk.
you the one that was asking me if I was okay yesterday? Wow.
Go ahead. Talk to him.
Go ahead. Tell me what you wanted to ask me yesterday. What was it?
Just so everybody knows, this is going backwards with sleep. What's your name, hon? Are you happy? Are you sad?
Are you angry? Are you scared?
So, yeah, it's going backwards. Can you can you appear in that mirror behind me? Go ahead, reach out for me. I did.
I did. Now, was that a male?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
See, Frank did. Go ahead, reach out for me again. There's no AC back there, right? Tom?
No.
I'm
Not back
feeling-
here.
Okay,
In front of you.
You feeling this right here? Yeah, there's an AC right here blowing. Yeah, but it's not blowing this way though. I don't think
No,
so. No.
you don't feel a blow over there.
No.
Or over here.
Was that you? What was that? Was that you? Oh, okay. Frank hit the bed.
Are you with this? Oh,
Breathing?
yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to Frank.
There's the woman again.
That was a woman again. What was your name? Megan?
Megan? That's what
You
I
heard that?
I heard Megan. Megan.
Hi,
That's your
Megan.
name? Pleasure to meet you, Megan. Thank you for checking in on me yesterday.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for talking to us.
What?
I didn't catch that.
Who?
Megan, are you the one that reached out to Frank this morning and asked him if he was okay?
You did?
It was me.
It was me.
It was me.
Ooh, you gave me the goosebumps,
Okay.
Megan.
Okay, Megan. I'm glad that you're talking with us now. That's great.
What can we do for you? Is there some message you want to pass on? No?
No?
Do you know Frank?
That's
Have you met him before?
Are you looking out for Frank wherever he goes?
Whoa, I just saw a cool breeze come through here.
Like go to you?
Yeah, go to me.
Did you come with Frank from California?
There's a mail coming through. Yeah. Megan, are you still with us? Did you come with me from California, or did we meet here in New York?
It was me.
What?
It was me.
It was me.
It was me.
From where?
Are you from LA? Megan, are you from LA? So obviously she's not a spirit that's originally from the Sherwood. She followed you, my friend.
You came with me from California, or did you attach here in New York?
I have no idea what that was. That was New York?
New York?
Can you say it again?
Not the male that's there, the female, Megan.
I got a cold breeze behind me now. Like
Going
right here.
all around me.
All around you,
All
right?
around me. She's like engulfing me.
Like warmer on this side, but colder on this side. That's where I'm feeling this.
I keep feeling it brush by my legs,
Right?
my arms.
Megan, how old are you? 30? Did you die close to Frank out in California? Did you know Megan out there?
No.
No. What made you get attached with Frank? What the hell was that?
There's some guy coming.
That was weird.
There's two competing voices here.
All right, gentlemen, sir. Oh wow.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
I got the chicken.
Both of us.
I got the chicken.
All right, so Megan's in the background now. Who's in the foreground?
Sir, what's your name? There's like two of them, trying to talk.
And he keeps trying to overpower her.
Wow. Dude, that was weird, man.
I'm like getting all cold right here.
Me too. I just glimpsed over into the mirror over there, and I swear to God, TJ wasn't moving, but it looked like somebody was right behind him. Is anybody behind you, bro? Do you feel anything?
I don't feel anything. Is there somebody behind me? Come up to me, interact with me. We're not here to hurt you. We're not going to fight you or anything.
Megan, are you still in this room with us? To the gentleman that wants to talk, go ahead. Tell me, what do you want to say? Hey?
How long have you been here?
That was something. I don't know what he said.
Right there. I don't know what he said though.
Yeah. Bro, he's talking to you. You talk.
Can you tell us how long you've been here? Has it been a long time? Is there a reason why you won't let Megan talk?
Getting colder on my right side again.
We'd like to talk to Megan again. If there's a reason why you won't let us talk to her, you need to let us know.
What is it about this room? Is there a portal in this room or something? Is that why you're able to talk? I don't know what that was.
I want to hear from Megan some more. Megan, can you come through?
Is there a reason? Should Frank be afraid of anything? Is there a reason why Megan reached out to him?
Are you protecting me, Megan?
Oh. I felt like this creepy feeling go up my left leg.
Are you here to help me or hurt me?
So my battery's at 1 bar, Dave, and I changed this battery not even an hour ago.
Wow, dude. Alright, switch it to light then. If you need to.
Right, switching the light.
Scary.
Scary. Why are you scared?
Dude.
In 201, we heard someone said they were scared.
Is there a reason to be scared in this hotel?
Is it him?
Is there somebody bad here?
59, hey, it's sticking up in there. It's like right here. Go ahead, tell me your name. Who are you? You won't say. Megan, can you tell me who it is? We're Frank's friends. Can you tell us who this gentleman is?
Megan, who is the man in the room?
Man, it is like dropping down. 74. 73.9. 74. Look at that number dropping. What did you say?
Todd?
Todd? Todd, is that you?
Todd.
Are you the one? Are you the one that's talking with us right now?
I think we just made contact with Todd.
Todd, are you protecting? Oh, I'm sorry.
What was that?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
Where?
Repeat yourself.
Todd,
No.
Grab right down in here. There's me. Dave.
This is the room where
Knows you.
this is the room where Ed and Amber were up here, and Amber was on the bed, and she said she felt a really uneasy feeling, like something didn't want her on the bed.
Really? Temperature keeps on dropping down too. Todd, what is your message?
Is there a reason why you're in this room and not your regular room?
You get right up on my back, man. Ugh.
How come you don't let Megan talk?
Megan. Yes, Megan. Please?
We want to talk to Megan, Todd, not you. Let Megan speak again.
I can't.
It's me.
Well, yes, Todd. Megan, we can't have both of you talking at the same time.
We don't want to talk to you, Todd. You can go back to your own room.
Oh, damn, bro. Are you feeling aggression?
No.
No? I don't know, that's weird, man. And I get the vibe that Todd's like a protector.
What are you protecting her for, Todd? Did somebody hurt her? Are you afraid that Frank's gonna hurt her?
I won't.
I don't think he will. She was asking if he was okay. Is she concerned for him because she thinks you're gonna hurt him?
Back to dancing.
You got where?
Right there.
They're dancing at the podium.
Yep.
So much activity happening down here. We're in like bizarro world because these ghosts are just dancing, literally
Dancing
dancing.
in the podium. There was like a figure that had his foot up on the like up on the chair,
Yes, like
and
right
then there was
there.
two people dancing here.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
That's-
I don't know if it's just from your story or what.
And I turned around, or I had it facing this way.
You filmed like the photo.
She had showed me something on her
It's
phone,
like
and looked back up, and it was right there. I'm like,
They
oh
were
my god!
dancing like crazy at that table. They were dancing like crazy at that table. It almost looked as if we were dancing.
Yeah.
It was freaky.
Like if
Yeah, you can see stick figures.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
like that's
there's-
him right there.
No, that's not
No,
it.
that's something moving behind him.
Well,
And
right in
there's
front of
something.
him.
Oh, that's right. It's flipped
Well,
around.
right in the podium.
Literally,
Yeah,
there's
I love that
something
podium.
dancing right there.
Love the podium. I don't know what it is.
Yep, and then sometimes they migrate to this table. What do you got?
Black.
Black.
Yeah, we're wearing a lot of black. It's
Yeah,
for the
we
film.
are wearing a lot of black.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be somber. It's just for the film. Sorry if it's putting a damper on your party mood. Woo.
Partying down here.
Yeah, when we came down here, and all the lasers were off. So
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, the grid was completely shut off.
Yeah. I tried to look at it, but I ran out of wood. I don't know.
Maybe they just used all the energy from it to dance.
Maybe. Let's take a little walk through here.
Yep.
Anybody?
So tonight concludes our investigation into the echoes of the Sherwood Hotel. We'd like to send our special thanks to Hunter, Mike, and the staff. Beautiful hotel. For all those who wish to stay the night here, just remember you're starring it from the guest. Until next week, we thank you, and we'll see you soon.
If you think about it, the human body is made up of energy. Every cell that we have is energy. Energy never really dissipates, it never goes anywhere, so it has to go someplace. I had a hard time at first because I thought, well, everybody says, well, when you die, you either go to heaven or you go to hell, or some religions believe in purgatory or whatever. I think that they're just, maybe they just, maybe some of this is a good memory for them, and they come here, or there's been a lot of tragedies that have happened here as well, so maybe they're just stuck here, but they're stuck in their time, but they know you. I mean, when we had the psychic here, I told her, she told me that I've been here before. I always felt very gravitated toward this building, even before Hunter and Mike ever opened. I just thought it was beautiful. I loved it. I did a lot of research on it. I wanted to know about the building because I love history.